Hello, all, welcome back. So, the previous question's answer is a play was written about Shakuntala by Kalidasa. So, let's start with today's story. Episode 2 Forgotten Love. POV Sage Kanva. When he returned to his ashram, he was greeted by his daughter. She narrated to him the story of her marriage and also broke the news that she was pregnant. Kanva was surprised but not angry. He knew that his daughter had reached the age when she could make her decisions for herself. He decided not to wait for the king's message. He started making arrangements to send Shakuntala to her husband's home. POV Shakuntala. Ever since her husband had left, Shakuntala had been in deep thoughts about him. Will she be reunited with him? What if something goes wrong? Will the king behave to her just as he had in the ashram? Will the people of the city accept a commoner like her? As arrangements were being made, one day Shakuntala sat fiddling with her ring as she thought about him. POV Anasuya and Priyamvada. They looked at Shakuntala and felt sorry for her. None of this was her fault, but soon she would be reunited with her husband. They were about to go away when they saw the Rishi Durvasa approaching Shakuntala. He waited at the doorstep for her to pay her respects to the sage. However, Shakuntala seemed to be in a trance. Neither did she see the sage, nor did she welcome him in. They both watched in horror as Durvasa cursed Shakuntala that the person she is thinking of will forget her. They rushed in and explained the situation to the sage. They said that she was going through a lot and pleaded with him to forgive her. The sage said that once Shakuntala shows anything related to the person to him, then he will remember her again. They sighed with relief. As Shakuntala boarded a small boat with all her belongings, they repeatedly reminded her to keep the ring safely. Shakuntala nodded absent-mindedly to them. Anasuya and Priyamvada bid goodbye to their friends and prayed to the gods for her well-being. POV Shakuntala. Shakuntala sat on the boat wondering about her life. She will miss her friends and her father dearly, but at the same time, she was also excited to explore the city. She played with the water as she thought. Dushyant will be delighted to see her. They both will live together happily, raising their child. Yes, nothing will go wrong. The boat docked and they all got out. She was amazed by the city, buzzing with life and energy. People, cattle, and carts were all over the place. The small group made their way towards the palace. The palace itself was huge. Decorated with gold and silver, it looked like a shiny lighthouse. She felt that it was a place worthy of the gods themselves. Nervously, she stepped into the light in front of the king. POV Dushyant. The woman looked sleek and delicate. She carried a baby in her stomach. Her face shone with happiness as she looked at the king. He felt he should know her, but he just couldn't put a pin on who she was. The woman introduced herself as Shakuntala and claimed to be the king's wife. None of this made sense to him. Sure, he felt like he knew her, but he was very sure he hadn't married this woman. She spoke of several times they spent together, but nothing came to his mind. The courtiers giggled amongst themselves, looking at the simple woman who claimed to be the king's wife. He felt bad for the woman, but he couldn't accept a stranger as his wife. Then the lady perked up. She said that he had given her a ring as a token of love. She extended her hand, but it was empty. With this, we come to the end of this episode. Until next time, this is me, Vatsalya, signing off. Bye. See her. Then they both will live together happily, raising their child. Yes, nothing will go wrong. The boat docked and they all got out. She was amazed by the city, buzzing with life and energy. People, cattle, and cars were all over the place.